Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome to a bonus episode of my Let's Play of Mahou Warrior. During the last part, I defeated Essor, completed the main game, and gave my final thoughts on this title as a whole. That was until I realized in the end it mentioned that there's an extra stage, which is the Neon Hell, which I'll be paying a visit to right now. So I suppose this is the extra final level, which is even harder than the rest of the stages, combining even more extreme gimmicks compared to before. So I suppose we'll be seeing the gimmicks from all 8 stages beforehand, and we'll be also seeing some new gimmicks as well. The intro piece of this team for the stage reminds me quite a bit of Flashman, this team, just remixed a bit. So let's see how difficult the Neon Hell will be. I just wonder how difficult the bonus boss will be as well, because there is a boss I suppose. And I do have E-tanks as well. Okay, we have force beams or something, so whenever we shoot that, it'll change directions. Thankfully it doesn't pierce through these crystal walls. Speaking of on that note, the graphics of this stage kind of remind me of Flashman's stage, as well as the intro part, the first half of this team, the intro part that is. This is going to be a little bit tight there. Oh, I have to redo this. Okay, at least I have the option to keep redoing this. Yeah, these are instant death. These are not like the ones in Dr. Wily's final attack, which aren't instant death and instead do 7 points of damage. Well, I suppose this stage is going to take a while. Hopefully there are checkpoints here and there. Good thing I made this into its own part, as I think this is going to take 30 minutes at most. I didn't want to end up with a 50-minute part for the finale of the Essor Fortress. But still, I quite like the graphics, just like the most. And I do like how, as it's a crystal stage similar to Flashman's Crystal Cave stage gimmick or stage aesthetic, all the graphics change, or the colors. Oh, I missed that. What I need to do is get over here and shoot it at this side. And time it just right and I can get across. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a little bit of a tight fit there, truth be told. Well, at least I disabled that laser. Oh, okay. Okay, we have checkpoints every 4 or 5 rooms. I appreciate that. Okay, we're going to have to mix these reflectors with these laser orbs. So I suppose this is the new gimmick of the stage. You know, the graphics of the stage kind of remind me of certain parts of Brian Man's stage from Dr. Wily's Final Attack, which was also the extra stage of that game. Although for that you need to collect the Brian letters, while here you just need to complete the game, I think, and go to the left side of the Magma Factory. Oh, okay, so these blocks actually block where the lasers go. That's good to know. And using that, I can switch to okay, I can just phase right through these blocks. And using that, I can switch to which direction the lasers will be. That's nice. Okay. It'll take a little bit of time for the laser to dissipate though. It's not like they instantly disappear once I turn on the block. Oh no. Okay. Thankfully this wasn't in the main game, but okay, now we have Yoku Blocks, aka disappearing blocks. I thought it wouldn't be in the main... Thankfully it wasn't in the main game, but I should have expected it to be here. They even have the same sound effect as before. Oh no, now we have Yoku Blocks when going upside down. I've never seen this before in a Mega Man game actually, where we have to go through Yoku Block segments while upside down. It isn't too bad yet, but I'm worried about the spikes, like here. I'm gonna take a short pause to see what's going on here. Alright, let's try doing this. Oh, that didn't work. That went out poorly. Alright, let's try this again. Thankfully, the drop isn't too far and it's not instant death. Okay, made it past this screen without dying. Oh no. How do I get past this? I need to figure out a way to flip gravity or I'm not going to— oh boy. I didn't think the screen transition shunt me all the way there. Okay, at least we're not taken back too far. Yeah, as I said, I didn't think the screen transition would just place me right over there. Kind of unfortunate. Didn't make my jump height correct. Well, this is probably gonna take a while. As you know, I'm terrible with some of these precise jumps. I'm not that bad with the speedy segments, but when I get to precise segments, I start to have problems. You saw how much I died. If you watched my Mega Man 2.5 DLP, you'll know how much I died in Wally Stage 2 in that game. Okay, let's try this room again. This time I'm not gonna go back all the way. Alright, let's see how to approach this room. That's... Okay, that's how you're supposed to do it, I think. A lot of precision over here, but I suppose it's warranted. Oh no. Another time-based challenge. Oh, okay, that was a little bit tight. I should have gone up a little bit further. Thank for goodness there's a checkpoint there. Oh, okay, that's... yeah, I also timed that a little bit too close there. Now we have a tight falling segment. Thankfully the scrolling is slow enough so I can react right in time. Oh, my goodness, these are getting very tight spaced. Oh, if this game had slower scrolling or faster scrolling, this would be even more difficult to get through. Thank goodness there was actually a checkpoint here. If this was a Mega Man fan game, I would almost be certain that it wouldn't be the case where there would be checkpoints. It wouldn't be necessarily the case where there would be checkpoints. I need to deal with these magnet enemies, whose names I forgot again. Okay, so I suppose the stage's gimmicks are those laser cannons. Oh, okay, they don't instantly kill me, but they deal a lot of damage. So this stage's gimmicks are basically those laser source orbs, or laser orbs, and Yoku Blocks. And now we have the sharks, as to be expected, but they're now air sharks. Oh, that was a bit bad. I'm really closely timing everything. Oh, not really much time to react to this, it seems. Oh. Whew. Yeah, that was a tense room. Okay, now we have to react quite fast. At least there are falling blocks over here to at least give us some breathing room over there. A little bit like the way I did it in the Napalm Forest and Cave in that falling segment. Okay, down we go, and now we have this feather mini-boss. Now in a much harder configuration. Oh, and that was my fault, of course. I don't care about the number of gems I have 2 E-tanks, which I'll be saving for the boss fight. But yeah, now we have a much more difficult time going to be dodging all this stuff. Oh, I can just stand over there. I thought I would get stuck if I didn't stand in the right area. Good to know that the bosses, or mini-bosses, are still very fragile. Okay, now we're fighting all of the bosses, it seems. Or all the mini-bosses. This time, of course, over a bottomless pit, or I mean spike trap. Maybe this would be a good time to invest in that shield ability or something. So I suppose we're going to be fighting the next mini-boss here. This is the mini-boss gauntlet. Yeah, now we have to fight this Slimer enemy while using Yoku Blocks. But if you time it right, you can actually just stay up on the Yoku Block for quite long. Oh, and there's no checkpoints in between, so I see the problem. Oh yeah, now I have to hit the spike at the bottom. And this boss was certainly more of a challenge compared to the rest. And the door to the right, this will not open until I defeat all these bosses. One more round of magical orbs should be enough to defeat it. There we go. If I get too close to low health, okay, never mind. But that's not really enough health, but I have infinite lives, so I don't care. Okay, we have these rotary shields, or whatever. Oh no, is this a maze? Okay, I hope this is not as complicated as the Yoku Man maze and Mega Man Unlimited, where there are a lot of false locations. Hopefully it's more like Maze of Death. Yeah, this route doesn't lead to anywhere, so I'll have to take the upper route, I presume. Still liking the increased difficulty. I wanted to ask for a hard mode of this game because most of the game isn't that difficult, it's a pleasing difficulty, but this suits my taste in terms of the tougher challenges overall. Okay, I have to take either this route or the other route. Oh, I see the problem. I need to get over there in order to open that, I think. Yeah, I took the wrong route there, I think. I need to open up the orb on the left side and then I can progress. And then I'll take the middle route. So take the teleporter up here. Where does this lead up to, actually? Oh, the left side, of course. Not that it really matters. Oh, that was my fault. You know what, I think I'll just purposely kill myself so I have a full health bar. I don't want to die in the middle of the maze and have to restart all of it. I would have appreciated if there was actually a big heart over here instead of a little one. Oh yeah, and I have to Okay, I was able to toggle it just at the right time, so I think I can get in the middle. Speedrunner strats. Yep, it's activated, so I can now progress onwards to the right. And good, there's actually a checkpoint right at the end of this maze, even though it's only about 4 screens long, so it's not very complicated at all. Easy challenge over there, just more Yoku Block variants. Really, this could be called a Yoku Man stage in a way to do all the Yoku Block challenges. Although in this case it would be Yoku Mistress or something. I don't know. But thankfully the challenges aren't too brutal yet, we don't have fake platforms. Oh boy, that was my fault. Thankfully there's actually a set of blocks that will appear on times, so you have time to jump over, or fall on them so you won't fall into the pit of spikes below. Technically I don't think I need the lighting because the Yoku Blocks will cover my lighting needs. Because they're active objects, so they won't vanish. Oh no. Oh, yeah, that was my fault. I should have jumped to the right over there. I thought I could have made that jump. 16 minutes and counting. This is definitely going to be a marathon level compared to the rest. And they follow a frequent pattern, so I'm not too worried about getting caught in the middle of something in the wrong set of patterns. Basically, the blocks appear frequently enough and repeat their pattern enough that I don't need to worry about dying too much, as in the patterns aren't too complicated. They're always just alternating usually between the blocks. Let's see from over here what I need to do. I see. Okay, I thought that laser would actually travel through the wall there. Okay, we have 3 hearts. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that was a fake heart then. Well, I guess we're at the boss fight now. No, we're not. But now we have fake hearts, which we need to shoot. Oh, this was timed badly. Oh, I should have just jumped to the right and jumped back. Well, at least it's only a 1-screen detour. Alright, made it past the screen, just a minor fib on my part, or minor failure. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, just timing, just before the other one disappears. Oh, yeah, I really need to shoot these. Okay, made it through this one. Oh boy. Oh, I really wish there was a little bit more time so you could react and see when that block's gonna come without dying. Oh well. At least there are frequent checkpoints everywhere, so you can get used to when stuff is going to appear on your next life. I thought it was going to appear just in one cycle ahead, but no. Really, I need a death count at this point. I'll just rewatch the footage and see how many times I die, and I'll probably edit it into the description. Okay, made it here. Boy, if this stage is really difficult, I wonder how challenging the boss of this place is going to be. Probably not as hard as this one, if the pattern holds. Of course, now we have a lot more tough enemy challenges to worry about, with the paper firebirds. And the snowman at the same time. Come on, firebirds. Oh, okay, I made it. Oh, that was way too close there. I'm gonna kill myself over here so I can get full health back. And yeah, that intro description of Welcome to Hell is so appropriate for this, considering how many times I've died now. That was my fault for not paying attention, and being too hasty. I guess the patterns are simple enough, as I keep saying, so I don't need to worry too much about memorizing stuff. It's not as complicated as some of the patterns in, let's say, Mega Man 2.5D. You remember the bonus stage, if you watched the LP. That was a lot more complicated. Oh boy, okay, now we have a lot of lasers. Oh, and I failed it immediately because I forgot to shoot the top one. Would have liked the checkpoint over there. But still, thankfully, as I mentioned several times in other parts, I'm thankful that the developer /level design of this game was very generous in terms of checkpoints, and had checkpoints every 4 or 5 rooms apart. Okay, this was actually much easier than I expected it to be. Oh, I should have dodged to the left. I guess this is the boss room now, as nothing was exploding. And yeah, it's a boss room. Ah, who are you, actually? Yeah, my sentiments exactly. Okay. Alright, let's see what her abilities are. Okay, so she jumps around 3 times and then she does something. Okay, at least that doesn't actually do a shockwave. It doesn't stun me, I mean. Okay, once she does this jump, okay, she can alternate between firing the laser or doing a stomp like that. Or just trying to ram into the wall. That was my fault, of course. I'm just gonna use the tank there. Okay, she can sometimes go up to the wall and try crushing you there. And we defeated the mysterious magical mistress. I'll just call her Yoku or Yoka, or Mirror Master or something. Okay, and by defeating the boss at Neon Hell, we got permanent double damage, which I'll test out right over here and see how it works. That basically means on the top right, well, we'll always deal double damage regardless of when we die. That would have been really helpful in the final boss fight, actually. Yep, we now two-shot these creatures. So yeah, the reward for defeating this extra boss was worth it, definitely. Now I just wonder if you can actually purchase the double damage on top of this as well, and get quadruple damage. That would be really extreme and basically destroy the final boss. So for a 100% run, once you make it to the second set of Magical Mistresses, your best option is to go to this stage first, the Neon Hell stage, and then complete the rest of the stages because you'll always do double damage and not have to worry about dying. That is in a 100% run, and you don't need to waste buying all of those double damage items. Well, with Neon Hell completed and my final thoughts provided in the previous part, well, I guess I'm completely done with Mahou Warrior as a whole. And, well, I quite enjoyed my experience. I liked the level design, the bosses, the musical tracks, the graphics, and other aesthetics. It really stands out from... It feels like a Mega Man game, but it stands out with its own use of gimmicks and level design. And especially its use of level length and other things, and the frequent use of checkpoints, really makes it a standout. So, I would say it's a great freeware clone / heavily inspired by Mega Man game. But not starring Mega Man, but instead starring wizards and witches. Well then, I thank you all for watching this LP, viewers. Your support is always appreciated. If you liked this LP, please leave a like, comment, rate, and/or subscribe. They all help out the channel immensely. Well then, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in a future LP.